Okay, I woke up 45 minutes late. Hopefully we got to the airport on time. And we're going to Monaco for the Grand Prix with my son. My eldest son became a fan of F1 watching the Netflix show Formula One Drive to Survive. So for his birthday, I took him to the Monaco Grand Prix. So we decided to vlog about it and shoot a shitload of pictures so we'd have a great memory of this exceptional moment. But nothing went as planned. So first, what gear did we take? The FX3 mounted with the 16-35 G Master and equipped for run and gun shooting with a strap. The A7 IV for pictures with lenses 50mm 1.2 G Master and the 70-200mm G Master with a 2x extender, which means it's like having also a 140-400 lens and a GoPro 10, because you always need a GoPro. Add to that batteries and chargers, a ton of chargers, then put all of this in the PM Nomadic everyday bag and you're set to go. So we woke up way too early for a Sunday morning and drove straight to the airport. To go to Monaco, you have to land in Nice and then drive to the Rock. Yeah, that's what French people call Monaco. Le Rocher, the Rock. Okay, about to board the plane on the way to Nice. And then off to Monaco. So here it is, landed in Nice, rented a bike, we're on our way to the Grand Prix. Here we go. We took the coastal road, the Princess Grace Road it's called, because this is the road where Grace Kelly killed herself in a car crash. It's one of the most beautiful roads of the French Riviera. And once you get to Monaco, it's fucking madness. Yeah, because even with a bike, you can't park anywhere. So you have to walk to the racetrack.
Ah, les casques?
Ouais.
Non,
Et on en fait quoi?
là-bas.
C'est où là-bas?
Posé là-bas. En tribune, c'est interdit.
Mais c'est où là-bas? On va nous les voler? On vous fait confiance. Bon. On y retourne.
And that's where the magic begins. First you hear the engines roar from afar, and then you walk in these built for the occasion corridors and stairs that are obstructed with drywalls to make sure you can't take pictures that the FIA doesn't want you to take. And then you get to the grandstand, to your seat. And we got pretty decent seats, right in front of the paddocks. So everything was going good, right? We arrived an hour before start and things were getting ready. The prince and his heir did their 100 lap. The Monaco National Marching Band played the anthem. The pilots got in their cars. The crowd was pumped. And that's where it started to pour. But I mean, pouring.
We're still waiting for the concert to start. It's fucking raining.
We came prepared with our raincoat, but still, it was pouring so much we had to take refuge under the grandstands with everyone. And this happened 3 times. So the race got delayed an hour.
That's bad luck.
Yeah, the FIA, in fact, were having a look at a severe shower that was moving towards the circuit, which is why the safety, the start procedure was delayed. It was quite a shower.
And the track being wet, the race had to start with the safety car, which means the pilots followed the safety car for 2 laps, and then it was on. And it was freaking awesome. I shot something like 3,000 pics in 2 hours. And I must say, F1s are pretty hard to shoot, and it's so much fun at the same time. Now the trick is to shoot the car and give the impression of speed at the same time, right? You want the car to be in focus, but you want the rest to be in a motion blur. So what I did was to close the aperture, to go for something between 11 and 13. So the track was always in focus, because although the Sony autofocus is super fast, it has trouble following a car that passes by at 250 kilometers per hour. I set the ISO between 100 and 400 depending on the overcast that kept changing. But the most important, obviously, is the shutter speed, for which I found 1/50th of a second was the best. And second most important thing was my own speed, framing the car and following it as I was shooting 10 frames a second. And here's the result. Now, since the race started late and we had a plane to catch, we had to leave 30 minutes before the end. We got back on the plane, totally exhausted and still a bit wet, and we fell asleep as the sun was setting. It was a glorious day we had. So that's it for today, people. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to send a little algorithmic love by liking, subscribing, hitting that bell, etc. And I will see you in the next one.